let's talk some Walking Dead. Today I'm here to give a quick spoiler video for The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 9. Not gonna lie, not gonna be one of the huge spoiler videos that I usually do. It's gonna be a quick sample spoiler video. So with that being said, you guys, courtesy goes to the Spoiling Dead fans, also their resources such as TV Lines. So they would go on to ask, hey, you got anything good for us for the upcoming episode of The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 9? And they will respond, hey, you know what, we do got a little something. Not going to be like how we usually do with the amazing big spoilers, but we're not going to ruin it, so we will give you a little sample spoiler. So they will go on to saying, proving once again that no good deed goes unpunished. Rick attempts to honor Beth not just goes wrong, it goes catastrophically wrong. So with that being said, you guys, it is a number of possibilities and things that may have happened to Rick. And the one thing that comes to mind is that Maggie will actually put the paws on Rick, meaning she will actually physically beat the shit out of Rick like she did in the comic book. Let's not forget, in the Alexandria safe zone, when they actually got there, Rick actually killed one of Negan's men and he let one go. So they actually went back, told Negan yada yada yada, came back, killed Glenn. Maggie started beating the shit out of Rick, and Carl pulled a gun out on Maggie, and Rick just go on to say, hey, why'd you stop? So with that being said, you guys, they might actually remix that because it is very similar due to the fact that Rick actually killed one of the cops and letting the other two go, but this time Beth dies. And let's not forget, Beth got shot in the head, and Glenn actually got his head beat in with a bat till it became unrecognizable. It is very similar to me because both of these guys got killed by getting some damage done to the head. And Maggie in this TV show, she may find out that Rick went with another plan, yada yada yada, because we all know that it was actually another plan than just to go in there and negotiate. So with that being said, not following the original plan, she might find Rick accountable, responsible for her sister's death. And I'm just looking like, wow, are you going to pull that card? Unlike you, he actually went there for it, not just following Glenn everywhere, your make-believe husband. So with that being said, just don't know. She might blame Rick. Maggie might blame Rick, and she actually may get physical with Rick. And that what brings Carl into the mix. Carl may pull the gun out on Maggie like he did in the comic book. We never know, people. And the reason why I mentioned Negan and his people is because it is very similar to Dawn and her officers, because the same scenario happened if you really look at the picture here. Rick killed one of Dawn's men, and Rick killed one of Negan's men in the comic book. And in the comic book, Glenn got his head caved in with the bat and becoming unrecognizable, and Beth got shot in the head. Either way you put it, both of them died due to head injuries. Also, the character Tyler James Williams, his character Noah, might not be around that long in the show because he's actually cast as a regular in another TV series. So, for all of you who are getting attached to the character Noah, you might not want to do that because things ain't looking too bright for his character. He may leave the show due to having to go back and forth, might not want to juggle shows because you know that shit can be hectic. Flying halfway across the world to do that show, then flying all the way back to do that show, then flying all the way back just to do a cameo appearance for 5 seconds in that show. This shit can become hectic. Also, she may blame Rick for trying to bring Noah along, because let's not forget, they were going to leave. She's going to let him go. All Rick had to do was give him Noah to Dawn, and she would say, hey, get the fuck out. You, Beth, and the others can live, just give me Noah. I just want my ward back. And that's another reason why she may find Rick accountable for that. Also, Glenn may do it as well. Not Glenn, Daryl. Daryl might start to resent and have harsh feeling towards Rick as well. We never know. So with that being said, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, share this video if you found any of this entertaining or intriguing to you in any way. So with that being said, guys, this is Herman Frost. This is Otaku Weekly, over and out.